to hear Congresswoman Karen Bass speaking.
Here she is.
Michael, my son-in-law, and Henry, my grandson, you have been at my side every step of the way on this journey that we began. How are we doing, LA? Now, we don't have the final numbers yet, but let me tell you, I have a feeling that we're going to do very well tonight. And honored and blessed to know that you have my back and I have yours, LA. Tonight, we're seeing the voters make a clear choice. They want leadership who is battle-tested, mission-driven, and who always fights for LA's values. Tonight, the city will see that it's hard to defeat a people-powered campaign. It's hard to defeat passionate door knockers, no matter how much money is spent. And it's hard to defeat folks who are committed to a cause, not just a candidate. Yeah. All of us stood strong against an onslaught, a $45 million onslaught to be exact, spent by a billionaire. It's all of the community organizations that fueled this campaign, that walked precincts, made thousands of calls, that are at the heart of this campaign and will carry us over the finish line. This is a campaign about the strength and power that must be marshaled against the so many crises that we face. Strength and power can only come from the power of the people. Every stripe of the rainbow that is Los Angeles. This is our strength. You are our strength. And together we will make a city, a place where you can afford to live, where you want to live, because you feel safe, because the air you breathe is clean, and because people are no longer dying on our streets. But not with empty promises from the past, but through a bold path forward. So look, Angelinos know the difference between a soundbite and a solution, and so do I. From treating uninsured patients in county ER to organizing neighbors to fight crime. But you know what?
All right, listening there to Congresswoman Karen Bass. We want to go now to the Rick Caruso campaign. He is also stepping up to the podium. Another top vote getter tonight in the race for LA mayor. There you see shaking hands and hugging supporters there as he heads out towards the podium. I believe this is his son there, Susie, as he heads towards the podium. A man who spent $40 million of his own money to make it this far. He's now going to make his way to the podium to greet his supporters. But before that, he's doing a lot of hugging and kissing. Yes.
Yeah. He's actually made the primary one of the most expensive elections in the country. Let's listen now to Rick Caruso.
What a crowd. I don't know about you, but I'm having a lot of fun tonight, so I hope you're having a lot of fun. Sweet Alice, right in the front row. 40 years. 40 years, Sweet Alice, you and I working together. We got 40 more ahead of us. And I want to thank everybody for being here today, and I just want to say what we're all thinking. I love LA. We have a lot to celebrate tonight. I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm first grateful to my incredible family, my wonderful wife of 37 years, Tina, my son, Justin, my daughter, Gianna, my son, Greg, and my son, Alex. I can tell you what I've learned is when one serves, we all serve. And we are all in this together, and without their support and their love, and their encouragement and their counsel, I could not have done it without you. I love each of you, and I love you all, so thank you very much. And I love all of you, my friends, who have worked so hard to get me here tonight. I'm grateful for the people that have supported our campaign, from Sweet Alice, to my pal Snoop Dogg, to Omar Rodriguez at the barbershop. Omar's terrific, to Bradley in Koreatown, and on and on. And let me tell you, one of the things I've loved about running for mayor is I've been so warmly welcomed into the Latino community, the Black community, the Filipino community, the Thai, the Korean, the Bangladesh, and on and on. It is truly one of the most wonderful feelings to be so warmly welcomed and to have this experience in my life. I feel so blessed. But let me tell you why I think this is such a great night, beyond the fact we are doing so well tonight. This is a great night because so many people have gone to the voting booth and they've sent a message. We are not helpless in the face of our problems. We will not allow this city to decline. We will no longer accept excuses. We have the power to change direction of Los Angeles, and that's the way we're voting. I frequently hear and read how divided people are, but what I found out is that people share so much in common. They're upset about the problems of homelessness. They're upset about the problems of crime, corruption, but they're also upset that our city government seems to accept these problems as if life has to be this way. What voters are saying tonight is no, it doesn't. It does not have to be this way. Now, when I started go for it. I want to remind people that only a couple months ago, only 6% of the people knew who I was. How are we doing tonight? And it's not because I'm some political genius. It's because we've been proposing practical solutions for very complex problems that people understand. We've been listening to people around the city. This is an important moment in the history of our city. Angelenos feel unheard. They feel left out. They feel worried and hopeless. But as I have traveled around and as I have listened, I am hopeful. I am confident that we can change, and change will happen. Yes, we will, Sweet Alice. I feel hopeful listening to Sweet Alice and Omar and everybody I've talked to, children, parents, business people, entrepreneurs, artists. There's a love for this city that's deep in their hearts. Angelenos are good people, hardworking people, proud and committed to work together to get this city back on track. Loving people who want to be heard, tired of excuses from career politicians, but they're still eager to help. I believe in the good of our city, the strength, the courage, the hope to dream and celebrate our greatest strength, our diversity. This is what I love about this city. It's our people. It's our diversity. It's the fact that we have 224 languages spoken in the city of Los Angeles. That's something to celebrate. More than anything else, it's the big thing we have in common, the shared belief that anything is possible, anything, and I believe that. So this is a great awakening. Our big, beautiful city needs our help. We are the greatest city in the most incredible nation on earth, but we can't proclaim that our city is the greatest if we don't offer our homeless a better path forward, if we allow people to live in their own waste and die in the streets, if we tolerate corrupt officials, if we allow crime to suffocate our communities and spiral out of control, and if we don't allow second chances for those who deserve it. This city is a family, and at times we raise our voices like all good families when there's different perspectives. But as with all good families, we want to be united in purpose and united in hope. We want to strip away our differences and proclaim out loud what unites us, not what divides us. As I have spent the last few months campaigning.
All right, that was LA mayoral candidate Rick Caruso speaking from one of his developments, in fact, tonight, The Grove, sounding very optimistic and cheery about his run for office in November. He will probably be joining Congresswoman Karen Bass.
Yeah, both of them keeping it very positive tonight. No personal attacks